This is a disclaimer. I do not own the anime, music, or images. They all belong to their respective owners. What's going on YouTube? Scorpio X King here, and we are back with another anime talks video. Now I hope you guys are excited for this as much as I am, because it's going to be my first top 3 anime waifus edition. So it's going to be my opinions again. So literally, in other words, that means everything I say is just how I feel about these characters. And we're also going to have a special guest. And okay, now this may be weird for some of you guys, but it's something I really want to try out because I thought it'd be really fun and funny. So I want to introduce to you Blanc from Hyper Dimension, or the Neptunia series, as you guys know if you've seen that series. Also, I may be doing videos of Mega Dimension. My bad, Hyper Dimension is the one I have, or I think it's Mega, I don't know. I may be doing videos on the Neptunia series pretty soon, so be looking out for that. And Blanc, I hope you're excited for this video too.
The fuck's going on?
Alright, there's no need to get all... Okay, let's just hop right into the video, guys.
まさかこれが本物のヴァンパイア。確かに噂通りの
Mocha Akashiya. This is one of the best waifus ever in anime, especially the best vampire waifu. She comes from an original anime called Rosario plus Vampire. It's a great anime. I highly recommend you watching it. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about why I love this character so much. One, she's a vampire. Like, if you don't know me already, I love vampire characters in anime. It's one of my favorite things. This is one of the very first, this is the very first vampire anime I've actually seen. And I loved it. Like, the main character, Sukune, I kind of don't like him as much. I didn't like him. But I was in love with Inner Mocha from the start. Now, specifically I say Inner Mocha because that is my waifu, is Inner Mocha, not Outer Mocha. Outer Mocha is nice too. I love Outer Mocha. But yeah, specifically, like I said, Inner Mocha is where it's at. Now, she has great power, like just enormous strength. And her attitude is just great. Her personality's kind, but it's more, I don't know, tsundere like. So in other words, she acts like all mean, but at the same time, she's real nice on the inside. But also, most times she doesn't just act mean, she is mean. And she definitely has a mean kick. Yeah, that's a lot of means. Anyways, this is like the greatest character I've like ever seen in an anime before. And it really just, it was astounding to watch her in the anime progress and freaking take on different monsters. Like, she was just so strong and beautiful. Like, the silver hair is like pretty as heck. Like, oh my god, look at it. The red eyes are even prettier. Like, she's just gorgeous. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one now, the next waifu. I don't know, what did you think about it though, Blanc? What do you think about this anime waifu?
I don't know.
Alright. So, yeah, she's not in a good mood today. We're just gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Madaka Kurokami. This waifu is from the anime Madaka's Box. It's a really good anime. I also recommend this one as much as I do Rosario plus Vampire. This character, I'm not gonna go too much into detail on like how she works and all. Just again how I feel about this character personally. Now, one, I love her abilities, and I don't really know how to go into talking about her abilities much, other than the fact that she can pretty much steal the other person's abilities as well. Like, learn their abilities, I guess you could say. She can learn their abilities quicker. She also has a bunch of different transformations, like War God mode and Altered War God mode and Forsaken God mode, which is only in the manga. The first two I mentioned are in the anime, but the last couple of transformations she has is in the manga. So I would also highly recommend reading the manga then. I haven't gotten a chance to continue reading the manga to find out more about it, But I would be really interested in buying it and reading it from where I left off in the anime, or actually just from the start to begin with. Anyways, her hair color is blue, as you can see. Her eye color looks sort of a reddish brownish color. When she enters War God mode, her hair color turns pink, turns into this pinkish red, and her eyes become like a pinkish red also. Yeah, it's just great, and I wish I would include that in here, but I didn't include that video in this one, so I'm sorry about that. But the move she's doing now is like the best move I've ever seen her use, and it's called Kurokami Phantom. It actually backfires on her character and like injures her pretty badly, as you're about to see. But I don't know, like this character, I have nothing more to say about what I just said about her, like other than what I just said. Like everything about her makes her a great character and a great waifu. She has a good personality, a really kind heart, like she loves helping people, and she kind of reminds me of myself in a way. Actually, when I watched the anime, I could relate to a lot of what she was going through and like what she wanted to do, like how she wanted to help people, and pretty much just her fighting spirit is unbelievable. And she's a great character, and I'd actually rival her against Mocha, and her Mocha and her would be a really good fight to watch. Blanc, you need to, talk more with our viewers. Like they're not here just to listen to me talk, right now. You're a special guest on this.
Damn it! Shut up!
All right. Let's just take a breather, okay? You don't even have to comment on anything else anymore, all right? I'll do the last one, and then I have a little surprise for you at the end of this video. Just calm down a little bit, okay? Yang Xiaolong from the animation Ruby. The creators of this are Rooster Teeth, which is one of the favorites of me. I love watching their Red vs. Blue series, and I love Ruby. And Ruby is great. I actually have grown on all the characters over countless volumes, and I was trying to really figure out who I wanted to do for this video, for the third one. Now, I was going to do Hinata in this video at one point, but I changed my mind because, I don't know, I was probably going to do a Naruto version of Waifu's edition, so that's why I decided not to do her. Anyways, let's hurry up and just get into it. Yang Xiaolong is one of my favorite waifus because she has a really, how can I say, I want to say a really big ego. Starting out in a couple of volumes, she has a really big ego. Closer towards the end of the season, she kind of gets to that point of where she's like, I finally come to understand that I'm a little cocky at times. So that's one thing I did like about that too, how they ended her character off. Now I'm not going to say anything that will spoil her, which is what I'm trying to avoid on this. That's why I'm a little iffy on how to start this and what to say about her. But I will say that I love her character's semblance, which is their abilities pretty much. And it's the fact that she has this fiery spirit. And you'll see that in a bit. But I love her gadget as well, pretty much. I say gadget, but I don't really know what to call them. I'm sorry. I'm not a big nerd on Ruby, but I do love it. I promise, I love it. Anyways, she's really good character. Her fighting is great. I love her fighting style. And her gadgets shoot fire, I want to say. But more like they're shotguns. They're like shotgun rounds with fire. But they're gauntlets, which makes it cool. Why didn't I say gauntlets from the start? I said gadget. Why didn't I just say gauntlets?
Fucking
Never mind.
moron.
Anyways, I don't really know what else to say about this character, guys. So instead of trying to explain more on her, because I'm doing a terrible job at it, I'm just gonna let you watch this little final scene real quick so you get a glimpse of why she's one of my favorite waifus.
You're gonna pay for this. Is that you?
Oh, hey, sis!
What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Now I've got you! Who are you? My name is Abnus, and I fight for the children of the world. What? Don't act like you don't know me. I'm the star of the hit internet series, The Abnus Channel. Everyone knows me. Okay, let's get
You were a very rude character in your anime and game series. You were very rude, especially to your little sister.
the fuck you just say?
And I kind of didn't like that. I was like, she's just way too mean for her own good. But at the same time, you started to grow on me with that attitude of yours because it was so unique for me to see a character like yours. You get a lot of those anime characters that have that kind of attitude, but not in the sense of your character. Your character has the best like personality I've ever seen in an anime. And I'm pretty much going to tell them just a tiny bit about you. They'll find out more when we do your game series. So, Blanc is also known as Whiteheart. She's a CPU, which is technically the gods of game industries, which is their world, their entire world. She's a really good character. Her personality is, as I just explained, she does get a little irritated at times like that. But I find it funny, and at the same time, it's kind of cute to see her act a certain way. But she always ends up having, like, you know, an attitude against her sisters like that, her little sisters. She gets mad at them because she studies a lot and all this, and she just gets mad at her sisters for everything. And eventually, she realizes her mistakes and realizes how, like, messed up she was to them. And finally loves them again and all, you know. I mean, she's always loved them, but like the way her personality always was, it would make it seem as if she was never like that. But other than that, she's a really good character. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead so you can see what her CPU form looks like. It's actually really great compared to her normal form. Her normal form looks amazing as well. Like, I love the brown hair. I love just the outfit. The outfit's pretty nice. Like, she has like a winter coat on, and like when she transforms into her CPU state, her, like, all of them actually, when they transform, their not only do their personalities change a little bit, but so does their, I take that back, not a little bit, their personalities change quite a bit, and then also their looks, their appearance, and it's just great. And you'll get to see more of that when I start my series of their game.
I'm gonna make you pay in full for what you've done. And trust me, you can't afford it. You disgusting pervert.
Pervert, huh? Kindest thing anyone said to me!
Is that so? Well then, I'll just have to kill you with kindness. Get ready to die, you freaking sicko! Don't pick a fight with a goddess. It's never gonna end well. I fucking rule! Graham, stop drawing in that book. What's the big deal, sis? You've got so many copies. They're all the same book. Just stop. Why? What's wrong? Because I pulled those all-nighters in order to write that book!
Hold on. You were writing a book instead of working on the satellite system?
Huh? Uni, what's Blanc's book about?